funny, Daddy.
Yeah.
It's really funny. You say hello.
All right. Let's see if we can do this. We're back. I just did this whole stream for like 15 minutes, and because nobody was actually watching, there was no audio running the whole time. How awesome is that? I'm going to try to very, very, very quickly rush through 10 minutes worth of stuff to get me caught up. Sorry if you were watching before and you came back, or thanks to those who were watching before. We had like 10 or 12 views on that, which is like much higher than what our normal one is. I don't know why 10 or 12 people were watching literally nothing, but let's go for this again. Everything in this in this video this week is based off of Jim Hill and Lantessa's Disney Dish podcast. They talked about a lot of news and reviews on this past week's episode. Go look it up. It's called Characters or something about characters in the title, but most of it is all about these rumors and news.
I didn't got too much great.
Okay, great. Quinn talked over me a lot last time, so this actually might be a good thing that I get to redo this. Let's see if we can get through all this very, very quickly. Again, this is all from Jim Hill and Lantessa's Disney.
One great.
Okay, Disney's Unofficial Guide podcast. So, please stop. So all this is rumors from what they are saying. Let's start with part 1. Let's go down here. The Star Wars construction in Orlando is very far behind. They're supposed to open 2019, and at this rate that they're going, they are nowhere near being able to open in 2019. Anaheim is much further ahead. If you watch any like Fresh Baked and stuff from California, please stop while I'm talking. That you will see that Anaheim is like their land is built. They just have to like decorate it and like it's there though, and ours is like still dirt piles and a couple of steel beams.
Dad, can I eat too?
Sure, eat as many grapes as you want. Sorry again if Quinn's going to talk over me. Thank you for coming back if you are if you're watching it the first time. So it's very far behind. One of the things holding it behind is the Star Wars hotel that we heard about a few months ago. It is happening. It is starting out as a 400-room hotel with room to expand twice, once 300 and once 400. So just over 1,000 rooms if it ever reaches capacity. Jim Hill did warn, or Len asked Jim Hill, please stop while I'm talking. What, baby? Okay, Lantessa did ask Jim Hill, like, what's this going to cost? It's got to cost way more than the Grand Floridian for a night, and he just laughed. He didn't even respond. When the original rumor came out, they were talking about doing it at a per person and not a per room night, and it was going to be like $1,100 or $1,200 per person per night. So just do the rough math. For my family of 3 for like a weekend would be more than I've literally ever spent at Disney before. So I will never be able to do this, but it sounds really cool. It's going to be really immersive. It's going to be the whole story thing that we heard about with like within the park, where like if you crash the Millennium Falcon and then you go to meet Chewbacca, he's going to know that you crashed it, and like there's this whole storyline. If you can look up the history of that and find out more about that. But again, since this is my second time going through this, I'm going to kind of rush through these things. If you're watching this now, or if you're watching the recap later, leave comments below. I'd love to discuss anything that you guys want to talk about, and again, if you're watching live, we can go back and talk about this stuff. The next thing is, once Star Wars Land opens, Launch Bay will be torn down. One Man's Dream is going to be torn down, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. But it's all going to be torn down basically over to Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster and all of that land is going to be.
Rock and Roll.
You've never been on it.
And it's super scary. I don't like that ride.
Yep. And so what's going to happen is that's going to turn into Monstropolis, a Monsters Inc. themed. A Monsters Inc. themed area. They didn't say what rides or if any rides are going to be in there, but the one ride they did say, no thank you, is that Rock and Roller Coaster was probably going to be rethemed, if not a whole new coaster inside, or that lane completely gutted and tore down for like the door hangers. Let's see. Here's what Monstropolis looks like from the movie, and here's what we'd be looking at, like a hanging roller coaster. Yes, you can eat that. From Monster, like the doors. Again, you see the images over here. I don't know where it is. Right. you're going to be looking at like a Monsters Inc. themed roller coaster.
These boats.
Great. The next news is, just like over in California, our Fantasmic is being revamped. We are getting a new one, in theory, once all of this is done. Hollywood Studios and Epcot.
I'm going to do 3.
Okay, Quinn.
Watch me eat them.
Okay. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The miraculous 3 grape eating baby. So yeah, these are all the kind of future things. And again, these are rumors from the Disney Dish podcast. And there we go, my kid. 3 grape eating kid just choked right live on camera. You seen it here first, folks. The next thing that's going to happen is... That didn't feel very good?
No.
No?
It hurt my belly.
It did?
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Yeah. Say, alright guys, she hurt her belly.
Alright guys, she hurt her belly.
And say, alright guys, this is the end of this belly.
This is not the end of this video. It would have been if we wouldn't have had to restart. Alright,
oh,
so...
Hey, look at that button!
Yep, please let me finish, please.
Please
Once everything's done with Hollywood Studios and Epcot and everything else, they're going to go back to Animal Kingdom, and next to Animal Kingdom in probably 2 to 3 years. I don't know if it's 2 to 3 years from now. Good job! Or 2 to 3 years after Epcot's finished. But sometime in the future, Rafiki's Planet slash Conservation Station is going to be turned into Zootopia. They did not say whether that was going to include rides or if it's just like a retheming of Conservation Station.
I like,
Stop. Future World is next. Future World is the next thing to be revamped. We know that Epcot's next. The 3... Yes. No, choke. Chew. Chew 'em. We know that Epcot is next. Future World is in the most need of Epcot of change. Please, let me talk. Please. Epcot in Future World is the most need of change and update and all this stuff. So they will be next.
That's Mickey Mouse.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Sorry, she lost my concentration here. Future World needs to be updated, but all of Epcot needs to be updated. One of the things they want to do is add more pavilions in the World Showcase. The pavilion that is rumored is the Spain Pavilion. Their foray into said Spain Pavilion was going to be a tie-in with the movie Gigantic, which you may not even know what that is right now. But Gigantic is a movie, Disney or Pixar, I can't remember, animated. Great, get up here. That was supposed to come out like next year, and it got pushed back to like 2021 or something like that. It got pushed back a long time. So they're going to, instead of just doing Epcot parts, they're going to, from what Jim Hill is saying, push all of it back. Which I don't know that is true, but we'll see what happens with that. I mean, I think Epcot's next. I think we're going to hear at D23 next month, like, all of the things that are happening at Epcot, and I mean, we're going to get into that a little bit later. A little article from WDW News Today that was talking about that. Let's see. Moving on to our next topic. Pandora. According to Lentesta and Jim Hill, Pandora is not really doing it for Animal Kingdom like they thought it was going to. They really expected this to be a huge crowd driver and bringing tons of people in.
I just dirty my hand.
Oh, that's fine. And it started off really hot, but Len posted a graph, if you follow Lentesta on Twitter, about all of the crazy, like, not crazy, but the number drops off. Like, the first week, it was like, both rides were like 180 minutes, and now, like, most rides, their average time is like 60. Which, like, it's only been open for a little over, not even a month, like, on Monday or something like that. So, that's not good for it to have dropped off so drastically like that. Sorry that she's talking over me so much. Doing our best here, guys. The next thing that we are going to talk about is, let's see, what do I have here? New entrance at Avatar isn't performing well. Okay, now the rest of this is going to be based off of the WDW News Today article that came out, I don't know, a couple days ago. And I'm going to kind of read off of it. I did not have it memorized like I did rest of the news.
Hey, Daddy.
New entrance plaza and
Daddy.
Quinn, please, please, please. New entrance plaza. Basically everything when you come in the main gate, not International Showcase. And
You dropped it.
I don't want a grape. Please don't put your hand in my face. Is going to be done. The tombstones are gone. Everything is going to be gone, basically, from the entrance to Spaceship Earth. There's small rumors that Spaceship Earth will be updated, specifically the coming down scene. There's actually a scene there. Len Testa have gone over this, and Jim Hill have gone over this before. I believe WDW, or Retro WDW went over this as well. But there's actually a scene there. It's all just painted black, and you can't see it. But, yes, I believe there's going to be some update for that part of the area. Innovations, the Innovations Plaza area, let's see if I have my picture ready for that. Innovations is going to be completely rehauled and redone. Two-story restaurant is the rumor, going in, I believe, west. Mouse Gears is going to be completely done. Looks like Club Cool will stay, though.
Hi, Dad.
I like that. Coming
Hello,
to,
Dad.
hello, baby. Looks like Guardians of the Galaxy is coming to where Ellen's Universe of Energy is. Woo! It looks like it is coming to that part of the park. I've heard rumors, they did not say what rides it were, but I've heard rumors that it's going to be Mission Breakout. Like they're bringing the Tower of Terror structure to Epcot, and it'll be the Mission Breakout ride. They are also making. Yeah, please let me talk real quick. Hold on. And there's Quinn.
Do Tower of Terror has no.
No. Len and Jim were talking about Quinn. Quinn Isley. Quinn. I know. I need a moment though, okay, baby? I need a moment, okay? I need a moment. Can you go sit down and play with your Legos real quick? No!
No, I need to talk.
Okay, you talk to the people.
No, I need to talk.
Oh, you need to talk to me? Let's hear it.
But Daddy.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you.
Let's talk. We're talking. Let's have our discussion.
Is that Guardians of the Galaxy?
That is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. But let me please talk.
You're talking to me. Let's talk.
I fired and you dropped it.
What did I drop?
My grape.
Oh, I did drop the grape. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't drop that grape
Okay, I won't.
again.
I won't drop any grapes.
Dogs will eat it.
Dogs will eat it? We don't even have a dog. Where's the dog coming from?
Our house.
Our house.
Yeah, and he can make footprints all over the carpet. That's super mean.
It's mean.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we are going to get the Guardians of the Galaxy ride over where Ellen's Universe of Energy is. Probably also another Guardians of the Galaxy ride in that area. They didn't say what it would be, but it looks like there are going to be multiple rides. It's going to be like a mini, micro land in that area. Let's see what is next.
What's next, Dad?
Mission Space is being overhauled. I had rumored a couple weeks ago that I thought it was going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, but it seems like it's just updated video screens and updated ride. They're just updating mainly screens and the videos and all the stuff you see there. But that's going to be open end of the summer, 4, 5, 6 weeks from now. Oh, put your legs down. I don't want you to fall backwards.
But Daddy.
So cool.
But Daddy.
Journey to Imagination is kind of on the way out, and Figment is probably and Figment is probably also on his way out.
Yeah.
WDW News Today is saying
WHA.
yes, that it's going to be an Inside Out Figment mashup. I'm assuming what that means is there's just going to be like nods to Figment. He might be in there in like one room or something like that. But Inside Out actually kind of makes a lot of sense for this ride. So I'm not mad about this at all. I love Figment. I wish they would give Figment something else somewhere else. Maybe even just make him a meet and greet character, kind of like Mickey. There's no Mickey ride.
Mickey ride?
So yeah, just give me like something Figment related. I'm cool with that. Like take him out of the ride completely. The Land Pavilion will be updated. Circle of Life movie is gone and going to be some different new movie. The land will be updated. That's going to be the big part. Soarin' is going to stay the same. I'm assuming the restaurants are also going to stay the same. That is not. That is the Land Pavilion.
Is that?
Future, like kind of after all the big Epcot ones are done. The Marine Life Institute is what the Seas with Nemo Friends is going to turn into. Also, this kind of makes a lot of sense. Like, it's already characters and IP themed, so why not? It's basically already, yeah, I know. It's basically already the IP from Marine Life Institute anyways. There's a lot of rumored countries for the World Showcase. None of them are obviously confirmed. Spain seems like the most logical one, though. There's been rumors of it. You can see the little logo right here. That was kind of announced when Dark. It was announced when they opened the park years ago, and so it seems like that's where it's going to head, especially with Gigantic and them pushing things back because Gigantic got pushed back. Seems to make sense. Grand Fiesta Tour is going away. The new ride Coco, the new movie Coco is going to be a retheme. From the sounds of it, it's just going to be respinning. Most of Grand Fiesta Tour is screens, so they're just going to update the screens with Coco-related things. China Pavilion, what's that called? The Circle Vision. I don't know what their actual Circle Vision movie's called. It's going to be updated. Mushu's going to be added to it, which is great. Mushu's great. Again, none of this I'm mad about. Like, I'm totally on board with all of this. This was actually a breaking news thing as of like 20 minutes before we started recording. DWDM News today found permits for the rumored Ratatouille ride from France coming to Epcot. Let's see. Sounds like it's official. Like they found permits. They said they're going to update more once they actually read through the permits, but it seems like it's a real thing. This is, again, another thing that's been rumored forever. Makes a ton of sense. People love it in France. It's a way to add a ride to Epcot. There's room next to France. It just totally makes sense. Go to DWDM News today and you can see their report. That. Here you go. Here's what it looks like. I'm not going to make it full screen, but there you go. There's France Pavilion is like up here. Up there, and then you come out this way, and then, yeah. Makes kind of a lot of sense. I'm into it. Let's see. WDW News today is saying, like, basically rides for every single country. The one that they more concretely are saying is because the new Mary Poppins movie comes out. Yes, I'm aware that this is not from the new Mary Poppins movies, but there's only, like, 2 images from the movie, and I was just going to use the old one. But with the new Mary Poppins movie coming out, that there is going to be a ride of some sort. I'm going to imagine most of these are all going to be dark rides. So take that as it is. There's very little about any of this stuff actually out there, though. Illuminations will be updated. I don't know if it'll also be called Illuminations again, but Illuminations, as you know it, is probably going away, which Illuminations has been around for God only knows how many years. So it's a fireworks show. Boom! You don't like fireworks? No. So yeah, we don't watch fireworks. If you watch anything about us, you know that we don't watch fireworks. And that's the end of the WDW News Today actual report. The last 2 little news things are not rumors. They're more I get a little bit rumory, but they're more exactly news related. The first one is Ron Howard is now directing the young Han Solo film after the 2 directors who were directing it were let go this week. There's creative differences. You can kind of read into it as a whole. It seems like they kind of have a very distinct style, and Disney probably should have known what they were getting themselves into when they hired these guys. But they did not like where it was headed. Ron Howard is going to take over a movie that's already like almost 6 months in production. So good luck to him. I love Star Wars now. I was of course gonna go see it, but like, I kind of like really just like the main trilogy movies. Like Rogue One didn't really do it for me. I'm not really that excited for the Han Solo movie. So I'm kind of excited now. I really like Ron Howard as a director. So be it. The next thing. Now that Disney owns full control of Disneyland Paris, they are going to turn Tower of Terror to Guardians of the Galaxy, and that whole area in Walt Disney Studios is going to become Marvel Land. Much like this photo right here. Get off of that table. Get off that table.
I got my bag.
Okay. Much like this concept image, which is from Hong Kong Disneyland, which is getting confirmed getting a Marvel Land as a whole. This is what apparently Paris is going to look very similar to, and possibly Anaheim. We'll see. And the last bit of news is the Disney dining plan has been updated, and you can now purchase booze with your dining plan. If you're a drinker or you like to purchase booze, this is a good thing. We don't really. I mean, we drink, but not. We don't buy the dining plan, and like even if we did, I probably wouldn't use it on this anyways. But it only went up like $10 this year or something like that, which is basically the average of what it's been going up the past couple of years. So you get booze with it now. Like Disney's kind of adding something for once. Like it's not free, of course, because they charge more money for it. But like, cool. That's something they normally don't do. And that is it for our show tonight. I actually do have to go right now, so I'm not going to hang out and see if anybody chimes in the chat room. I'm so sorry about having to do this twice. Thank you if you watched the first one and you didn't actually even watch this one. Thank you if you did come back and watch this one. I really appreciate that.
Is it done?
Yes, it is. Give this about an hour or two, and this will upload to YouTube, and we can talk even more in this video recap. I'm also thinking about saving this and doing this almost as a podcast sort of thing, because I really like doing this stuff, and it'd be a really good way to save this and do this podcast. Thank you if you watch, and sorry if she talked over me the whole time and you didn't understand a single thing I said. Other than that, it was great. Thanks for watching, and you want to come say goodbye to everyone?
Yeah! Bye, everyone! See you next time, and say bye to my pets! Bye, everyone! Alright guys, this is the end, and
Bye.